Reading quotes in life lessons is like conversing with the finest minds in history. Turn knowledge into an advantage with these life lessons. And what could be better than a conversation with the most influential figure in human civilization, Jesus?
I am an historian. I am not a believer, but I must confess as a historian that this penniless preacher from Nazareth is irrevocably the very center of history.
This quote expresses the speaker's admiration for the historical significance of Jesus, despite the speaker's lack of personal belief in him.
Jesus Christ is to me the outstanding personality of all time, all history, both as Son of God and as Son of Man.
This quote reflects a deep personal belief in the significance and impact of Jesus Christ, both as a divine being and as a human being.
Here is a man who was born in an obscure village, the child of a peasant woman.
This sentence highlights the potential of individuals who come from humble beginnings, suggesting that greatness can emerge from unexpected places and circumstances.
Man must therefore take responsibility for his servant, the law, and use it to serve the needs of mankind.
This statement emphasizes the importance of accountability and the role of law in serving the greater good of humanity. It encourages individuals to be responsible for their actions and to utilize the law as a means to benefit society.
The two main pillars of our civilization, Jesus and Shakespeare, said, "Nothing shall be impossible to humans." Jesus, impossibility is only seemingly impossible. Shak.
This quote reflects the optimistic perspective of both Jesus and Shakespeare, emphasizing the limitless potential of human beings to overcome challenges and achieve the seemingly impossible.
This doctrine of the kingdom of heaven, which was the main teaching of Jesus, and which plays so small a part in the Christian creeds, is certainly one of the most revolutionary doctrines that ever stirred and changed human thought.
This quote speaks to the transformative nature of Jesus' teachings, highlighting the discrepancy between its significance in the Christian creeds and its true revolutionary impact on human thought.
You cannot claim to worship Jesus in the tabernacle if you do not pity Jesus in the slum.
This quote emphasizes the importance of empathy and compassion towards those who are less fortunate. It urges us to not only show devotion in religious settings, but also to actively care for and support those in need.
In every pang that rends the heart, the man of sorrows had a part.
This quote expresses the idea that the man of sorrows, a metaphorical figure, experiences and understands the pain and suffering of humanity deeply. It suggests empathy and compassion as essential qualities to navigate and empathize with the world.
Filippo, we have learned from thee a lesson of humanity. To every mother's heart forlorn, in every house the Christ is born.
This quote invokes a sense of compassion and empathy, reminding us of the universal experience of motherhood and the potential for divinity in every home.
In darkness there is no choice. It is light that enables us to see the differences between things, and it is Christ that gives us light.
This quote highlights the importance of light and the role it plays in our ability to make choices and discern between things. It also emphasizes the significance of Christ as the ultimate source of light in our lives.
All his glory and beauty come from within, and there he delights to dwell. His visits there are frequent, his conversation sweet, his comforts refreshing, and his peace passing all understanding.
The author emphasizes the importance of inner beauty and the joy that can be found within oneself. The imagery used suggests a deep connection with a higher power and the peace that comes from it.
God never gave man a thing to do concerning which it were irreverent to ponder how the Son of God would have done it.
This quote encourages us to reflect on our actions and decisions, reminding us that we should always consider the teachings and example of the Son of God when facing challenges or making choices.
The foxes have holes, and the birds of the air have nests, but the Son of Man hath not where to lay his head.
This quote highlights the sacrifice and humility of the Son of Man, contrasting his lack of a place to rest with the comfort and security of the animals. It encourages reflection on the challenges and hardships faced by those who are dedicated to a higher purpose.
Jesus, as a philosopher, is wonderful. There's no greater role model, in my view, than Jesus Christ.
This statement expresses admiration and respect for Jesus as a philosopher and role model, highlighting the speaker's personal perspective and belief in his teachings.